Kylie Jenner reveals how she actually hated KUWTK. Welcome back to Binge Worthy Network. Kylie Jenner finally speaks up and reveals how she actually hated filming Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button if you love the Kardashian-Jenner sisters and want to get all the new updates. By now, you've heard of the shocking news that Keeping Up with the Kardashians will come to a sad end in 2021. After 14 years and 20 seasons, the Hollywood sisters and siblings have decided to finally end their journey on reality TV. But while Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney posted some heartwarming words of goodbye on their Instagram pages, it looks like the Jenner siblings are taking the news a little bit easier. It's no secret that three sisters have always felt pressure to film Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And while these siblings have tried their best to hide their boredom, it looks like the Kardashian-Jenner sisters are finally speaking up. Recently, Kris Jenner revealed some very shocking family secrets. The momager and mother of 6 children exposed exactly what went down during KUWTK and why these sisters decided to call it quits. When speaking to Ryan Seacrest, the creator of the iconic reality TV show, the millionaire mother spilled the beans about the family. Kris opened up about how the family was handling the cancellation news. Here is what the momager said. "We had to tell the crew yesterday, so we were all crying, but I think Khloe is probably the one who is taking it the hardest and really hasn't stopped crying since we announced. She's been so sweet and just emotional about it." But while Kris said that the entire family was feeling down and sad about the cancellation, a close source to the Kardashian-Jenners exposed which of the sisters were glad the show was over. One sister who is notorious for hating the show is Kourtney Kardashian. The oldest member of the family has been very open about leaving the show, and in March, Kourt finally announced her departure. But while the entire world knew that Kourt was done with the show, many were shocked to hear that 2 other sisters have been happy about the cancellation of Keeping Up with the Kardashians as well. A close source opened up about the Kardashians and how each member was handling the situation. The family have been locked in an ongoing debate over the future of the show for months now. Kim has all the drama with Kanye West going on. He's refusing to put anything personal on the show, and it's increasingly difficult for Kim to find time to film the show. The close source also revealed that there were 2 members of the Kardashian-Jenner family who desperately wanted the show to keep on filming. Khloe's tried to launch several spin-off shows, but none of them have been as successful as KUWTK. And who knows how Scott will make money now that the show is being canceled. He loves flying in private jets and being treated like an A-list star. I can't see him flying commercial or paying his own way. The Insider also exposed how Kylie Jenner feels about the show's 2021 ending. Kylie is making billions of dollars through her makeup line and product endorsements. She doesn't need the show, and, like Kendall, has always struggled with fame and being in the spotlight. Filming the show meant having to be in LA with her family. Now she's free to fly off on holiday or follow Travis Scott on his next tour. For a while, fans thought that Kylie was the heart and soul of the show. After years of being forgotten and the younger sister, the Kylie Cosmetics CEO became one of the most famous figures in the entertainment world. With all of her fame, her successful business, and her interesting love life, Kylie launched her very own reality show called Life of Kylie. And even though King Kylie's die-hard fans were there to support their queen, the ratings of the show were simply not high enough to keep the show on air. And after 2 years, Kylie's own spin-off show was canceled. Another insider told Radar Online how Stormi's mother was completely done with the show. Kylie thinks KUWTK has run its course. She is just so busy with Kylie Cosmetics that she doesn't have time to deal with the long hours it takes to film. She feels like she can buy and sell all of them at this point, and she really got what she needed out of it. If this testimonial from the Insider wasn't proof enough, the Jenner sisters opened up in 2019 about how much they hated filming Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The highest-paid model, Kendall Jenner, spoke to the New York Times about the struggles the sisters had to face while filming the reality TV show. "Kylie and I, for a really long time, wanted no part of it. We just wanted to go to our rooms and chat with our friends." And last but not least, let's hear what Kylie herself thinks about the fame, the popularity, and the environment the reality TV show created. The youngest Jenner sibling opened up on her show, Life of Kylie, about how she never wanted to be famous. Kylie admitted how she wants a simple life without all of the flashing cameras and fan pictures. Stormi's mom said, "I don't want my picture taken. I don't want people to see what outfit I'm wearing. Every time there's paparazzi, I cover my face. I would rather wear this hoodie and Heelys and sweats every day. The only reason why I keep it up a little bit is because of Kylie Cosmetics, but it's so much pressure. I want to grow as a person the way I want to grow on the path I want to take. Well, it looks like the 23-year-old has finally the freedom to let go of the show that seemed to hold her back. It's no wonder why Kylie was happy to hear that Keeping Up with the Kardashians was coming to an end. While it's sad that the reality TV show will no longer air after 2021, we must admit how excited we are to see and hear what Kylie Jenner will continue to do next. After all, her makeup and skin company is as successful as it can get, so it's only a matter of time before we see Kylie move on to other business ventures. Do we see a clothing company on the horizon? But before we hear about Kylie's other businesses and future plans, let's see how Caitlyn Jenner handled the news of the cancellation. For those that remember, Caitlyn, previously known as Bruce Jenner, was an integral part of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. From raising the Kardashian sisters to being the father figure of the household, fans all over the world fell in love with Bruce. It was only after the Olympic runner decided to transition that Kardashian-Jenner fans started seeing a new side of Caitlyn, a meaner and bitter side. Not only did Caitlyn change her personality and her demeanor, but she also released a tell-all book that seemed to fill the pages with Kardashian lies. With all of the lies, misleading titles, and changed behavior, the Kardashian-Jenner sisters decided to distance themselves from Caitlyn, and that's why Caitlyn hasn't really been seen on the show since. But when it came down to the cancellation, it looks like no one bothered to tell Caitlyn face to face. According to Jenner, here's how she heard of the KUWTK cancellation news. Speaking to the morning show, the star exposed, "I heard it on the news. Nobody called me. I heard it through the media. Was I surprised? No."
How did you receive the news?
I heard it on the news. No, nobody called me. I heard it through the media. I was surprised. Was I surprised? No.
So, it looks like the former star of Keeping Up with the Kardashians heard the news just like the rest of the world. But are we surprised though? Not really. What do you think about Keeping Up with the Kardashians coming to an end? Do you think the sisters are happier now that the show is over? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.